The Pittsburgh Steelers season is done and dusted. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel, the comments and likes, the overall shares, or the coin that comes this way too, the super chats. Everyone who sends coin, members, absolutely everybody who sends the support for not only the Pittsburgh Steelers but for a bloke in his room that is Steelers Nation Australia. We are now technically into the off season, so I will be working as hard as I can. This channel will still exist. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to work as hard as I can to get videos out there, better edits, better content, better music, better coverage, better all that kind of stuff. The only thing I can't really do is the breaking news. As you guys know, I live in Australia, so I'm 15 hours in front by an extra day, and I'm 9 hours behind. So anytime you see breaking news that Mike Tomlin's fired or Pittsburgh Steelers, signed Mike Tomlin for 5 years, I won't get it. I can't break the news. It's too hard. I'm sleeping. That's the only disadvantage I have, creating the channel and building the stuff like that. But to give a shout out to myself, I'm doing pretty good. We're near 2,000 something subs. The community here is overall rocking. It's unbelievable. Now, getting to the game and our season, the Pittsburgh Steelers lost today. They legit didn't try. Like, they didn't try on defense. They got shellacked again. You can say it was Mike Tomlin's team was unprepared. You can call it that he needs to be fired. You can do whatever you want to do. We're going to be discussing this for the next, 2 or 3 months before the draft. I won't be talking about draft coverage until probably March, until things start to heat up. I'm not going to talk about the draft tomorrow and who we need to get and blah, blah, blah. No, we'll take our time. Take our time with this stuff. It's not a good result. We sucked today. We lost 31-17, as I said in my live too, or both lives today. Overall, it just didn't work out. Josh Allen cooked us. So did James Cook. He cooked us. Josh Allen was allowed for a 55-yard run. There was no pressure from Peterson, Kazi, Wallace, or non-existent. Secondary was toast. Overall toast. You cannot allow Josh Allen to run down the field for 55 yards or to score a TD like that. That is just stupid. So defense was really bad. There's got to be questions there in defense. We did miss in the season, we missed our middle linebackers. We missed our safeties. TJ Watt is a huge hole. I thought they could replace him. I thought it would be okay. But honest to goodness, the 2 sacks didn't do much justice, didn't do much help. The run defense was awful. You didn't see any signing of Haywood or Ogunjobi made one play. Benton went missing. All the guys on the line went missing. You had the big field goal block, and we thought, we got a chance to come back. Nick Herbert comes down. That was by Montravius Adams. You've had but then you had this other times too. You've had Mason Rudolph throw a pick, and you're trying to score a TD. You had George Pickens with a fumble. You allow them to get 14 points. It just wasn't our day. Also, some of the refs. I'm not blaming all the refs. Oh, you're blaming the refs. Sometimes the refs' calls wasn't in our favor too. That pass interference, I didn't think it was that bad. Holding where he kind of milked it, and also the play after where Josh Allen got hit late by 93, or Jack came in late. I didn't think it was that bad. So they're always going to be involved. I'm not blaming the refs. I blame the overall commitment to the team and all our teammates. Every single player should be embarrassed, I think, for this loss. And when you get to the dance, you got to try harder than that. And you can't allow them to win by 14. Yes, it wasn't a crazy mismatch like the Cowboys or the Browns or anything like that, but it was a bad game, and we lost. And that's now the 5th time in a row that we have lost in the playoffs, and we haven't won a game in the playoffs since the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game when Boswell beat the Chiefs 18-16. And we lost to the Patriots, we lost to the Browns, the Jaguars, who else? The Chiefs, and there's a few others in there, plus the Bills, right? There's like five teams or whatever it may be. You guys know what they are. So Mike Tomlin, he could be on the hot seat. That's the only thing that's happening now is Mike Tomlin going to leave? I don't know. As you guys know, I'm a Tomlin guy. I will support him until he walks away. He might walk away. Could be an idea where they might just go do the Bill Belichick approach, and if they walk, the Patriots having someone else signed up. That could happen. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to wait and see. Offensive coordinator, they might make moves soon. You might see some storylines around or some things happening with the head coach in the near future. Steelers won't muck around too much. They're going to sign someone. I think, fairly soon, because now we're in the off season, right? So they've got to get ready for the draft. Draft is 3 months away, so they need to sign someone on the OC and sign someone possibly towards DC as well. I don't know. I've said that Grady Brown might step up. Maybe they replace Terrell Austin. There's been links about Austin going to other clubs in college. That could be an idea. But the big talking point this season right now is, should the Steelers keep Mike Tomlin? Should they extend him? I'm sure you guys in the chat will let me know. And half of a Steel Nation wants Tomlin to stay, and half of Steel Nation wants him gone. That's how it is, right? We haven't been successful in the last 11 years, 12 years, what it may be for playoffs. I understand that. At the same time, though, Tomlin gives us a chance in the dance. We just can't. We go to the dance and we don't dance. We get there and we freeze. We freeze like we're, dude, like we're stonewall, like we're stonefish. We've just frozen fish. We get to the dance, nothing happens. It's happened now 5 times in a row, and it can't keep happening. So they might need a change. I'm okay with it if Tomlin does decide to walk away and we say it's his last year, or they say they call it quits on his last year contract and they fire Tomlin and they bring someone else in. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan through and through. I'll say thank you, Tomlin. I'll see you at the Hall of Fame. I still think he has a chance for the Hall of Fame. And then we'll move on. But if Tomlin stays for 3 years, I'm okay with that too. The next point is, who's going to be a quarterback next year? Another talking point, Kenny Pickett. He'll be around into his 3rd year. Mason Rudolph is a free agent. Trubisky, they'll probably cut him for the money. Do you go and then, do you swap center with Mason Cole? Do you move Dan Moore to backup and put Broderick Jones on the left-hand side? A lot of things. George Pickens, I think, is a good receiver, but he's got to be cool, calm, and collected sometimes. He can make some crazy errors with sometimes he's really, really hot-headed. That's part of being a receiver. DJ, what do you do with DJ? Do you trade DJ away and get some picks back? Do you re-sign Quan Alexander? You have Cole Holcomb coming back, a middle linebacker. So many things. But I do want to say, lastly, it was a fun season for everyone out there in Steeler Nation. It was really fun talking football. I'm now, 34 years of age. I've been following the team for 23 years, something like that. 23, 24 years since I was 11. And I started following them back in the day when it was Tommy Maddox, and then it went into 2001, 2002, and then Big Ben came around, and we had him for 17 years. And yes, we haven't done it for a long time. We haven't won a playoff game for a long time. Haven't been in the Super Bowl in a long time since Rashad Mendenhall, fumbled the football. But here we are. We're talking football, and it hurts. Today hurts. It's going to hurt for the rest of the day. It's going to hurt tomorrow. It's going to hurt the day after. It's going to hurt a long time. It really will. But I appreciate every single one of you out there in Steeler Nation saying hello and comments. And this channel is going to blow up. My goal now, I said it in the live stream. My goal is to get to 10,000 subs. I'm on 2,000 subs right now, and the goal this year is, by the end of the year, is 10,000. And when I get to 10,000, I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream. We'll get it done. Get it done somehow. So that's a goal to get 10,000. I think it's achievable. I'm working really hard, and yeah, it's comments and likes and shares, all those things, and let people know what I want to do. I want to bring on players, ex-players. I want to bring on coaches, guys in the media, from Bob Bompiani to Charlie Batch. I want people to come on the show from, B-Mac and Peterson. I want everyone to come on the show and do podcasts with them. In the off-season, I have more time to talk Steelers football. But today, we didn't show up. Yet again, didn't show up. And there's going to be a void there now because I'm going to cheer on the Texans. I don't want Ravens, Chiefs, or Bills to win. No way. And on the other side, I want to see the Lions win. So it would be Lions versus Texans for me. And that's it. That's a wrap. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers wrap, a Steelers Nation Australia wrap. It didn't go our way. At the same time, though, we weren't expected to win. We were massive outsiders for this game. We were massive outsiders for Super Bowl. We were playing the 3rd string quarterback. We went from Kenny Pickett to trying, it was a failure. Starting Trubisky and then Matt Canada got fired. There were 2 big failures there. So you can give, criticism towards Tomlin, massive failures doing those things. But somehow we got this team 10-7, and then it would have been great to have just one chance at the Ravens, because we know how to beat them. We've beaten 7 out of times. And this year for Super Bowl 58, it's not our go. We've got to wait till next year. I thought Najee in a total in a total season, I thought Najee had a good season. I thought Warren played fantastic. I like the way that Darnell, does his blocking, but at the same time, they got to find a way to get him the football, get him open in space. I thought Muth had a quiet year this year, but he was a bit injured too. I thought the O-line were good in spurts in running the game, and sometimes they weren't in pass protection. I thought Broderick Jones will be a guy to look out for in the future. Got to build around the O-line there. They got to go into the draft and get more O-line help. I thought DJ was pretty good, but they might trade him. It could be a possibility. I thought George Pickens played well this year, really well, but got to calm him down in certain parts. Can't get too frustrated. Can't get too angry at his teammates or players. They got to buy in for the jersey. There's a black and gold, right? Now on the deep, Hayward too, he played well. Goodwin Uwabuka, he played well as a returner. Calvin Austin, I think he'll have a bigger role next year. And also going the defense, we missed TJ. TJ Watt needs to win Defensive Player of the Year. It has to happen. I'll be very mad if he doesn't. Minka played okay this season. Nothing too crazy. 0 interceptions. But the defense just didn't have all their players all together. You know what I mean? Keanu Bennett played good snaps. Cameron Hayward was a bit, what's going to happen? Cameron Hayward, will he come back to the Steelers? Well, he's on like 1 year, I think a 1 year contract too. So we're moving pieces, missing guys, and next year in 2024, this season, does Miles Jack come back? Do we have other guys like that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, that's it, guys. The final is of the season is 31-17. Pittsburgh Steelers season is done. I appreciate everyone in the chat. You've been fantastic. And my goal for the end of the season of next year, by end of 2025, is 10,000 subs.